All right, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Quick epistle concerning the wickedness and the weakness of our women. So, your girl, K. Michelle, let me be honest. I'm aware that she's a celebrity. I remember hearing her name, a while back, but I honestly don't know what she's truly like originally famous for. I know she is I guess she's a singer, but I know her like I guess from hearing her dealing with certain women I was dealing with back then from like reality TV. But I guess basically she's a celebrity. I could care less, but I wanted to bring this out, or the spirit let me just speak on this concerning how far gone our women are and why we can't really deal with them, and why Yahweh Bahashem and Hawashah has to go ahead and basically eradicate it. You know what I mean? They're unsalvageable. And it isn't just the whoredom, man. It's that weakness that the Lord taught us about the women, how she's the weaker vessel, which really means she's susceptible to any manner of doctrine on this earth except the true, which is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so it says, K. Michelle breaks down in tears as botched illegal butt injections leak before ACM honors. I will never be fully healed. And I remember, I guess she had went to Dr. Bankhead and got some effed up butt injection, man. And that was a couple years ago. I remember she got it removed, but apparently she's still having complications, so much so this motherfucker was at I guess an award show or something like that, where she was supposed to be honored, or maybe just, I don't know, but she started leaking. Terrors of the Lord right there, man. All that vanity, you know what I mean? Come on, man. It says real and I saw a video I'm gonna play real quick after this. I just wanted to read it. K. Michelle continues to be candid about the complications she faced from the illegal butt injections that have caused her serious health issues. So here's the issue: you have all this money, let y'all tell all this fame, fortune, all this talent. Why are y'all going the quote unquote illegal route to Dr. Bankhead? I say that jokingly, but they are, they're not going to a reputable. Not saying we don't fool with that going under the knife stuff, man. But why wouldn't they go to a reputable doctor, you know what I mean, that actually deals with that? Somewhere in California that deals with breast augmentations and things like that. Why would you go to Dr. Bankhead and get an illegal butt injection? Oh, we're going to get into that through the scriptures. We'll tell you why. And it starts with what I already said through the spirit. They're weak. So weak. Okay? We're not talking about, when you hear us say the woman is weak, the first thing that comes to a motherfucker mind is like throwing hands. You're in a defensive position with your dukes up, man. That's not what we're talking about per se. That's a part of it too. But ultimately, it's spiritually weak. And you're so weak that you went and got cement. I don't know if she had cement in her butt, but there's been evidence of women of our nation that have went to these places and they have put cement and silicone. She has silicone in her body right now from that crap still in there leaking. All right, this is what we talk about when we say the weakness of the woman, the weaker vessel, which a 2/3 of the nation of Israel is predominantly women, man. All right, and you guys are all going to be tortured, traumatized, brought to shame, and eventually unalive during Jacob's trouble, man. On Sunday's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, viewers got a closer look of her ongoing battle. Next week, she goes even deeper, allowing Bravo cameras inside the hospital and that's what we're going to look at real quick, as she undergoes a 2-hour procedure to remove the infected tissue. So she got this, she was having hella complications, almost took her life a couple years ago. She got the butt thing removed, I guess, but I guess it's still stuff in there and it's infected. She also reveals the long-term reality of her condition, admitting that the silicone will remain in her body forever, permanently. She's scarred in the name of what? Trying to be like Esau Edom with the breast implants, because that's where that shit really started from. Esau Edom, all that plastic surgery, Hollywood, Daisy Duke, like from the actual show Dukes of Hazzard, okay, with those little shorts. That's where it came from. Our women are just a bunch of followers, man. That's why you see them with the wigs of blonde, long, flowing hair. Man, they're just weak. All right, that's all it is. They're weak and they're not strong enough to uphold the nation of Israel on the woman's side. That's all it is. You're not strong enough to represent the daughters of Zion. And that's it. And the Lord is gonna do away with you, man. End the story. We're sick of it. You know, the Lord is merciful. We're merciful, but good gracious, you did that to yourself in the name of what? Vanity. So we're gonna talk about all this stuff, and the Lord taught us and speak against all this vanity that's on the earth, man. All right, let's start in the book of Ecclesiasticus. Oh no, I wanted to bring out that video. I did that to myself. And I mean, these sound like fake tears to me. And I mean, she sound like she ain't really crying, but you know, here you have a image of regret. I did that to myself. And that's gonna be the spirit of you 2/3 Israelites, not only women but you men too, man. You gonna be coming in this sad or worried, but them gonna be real tears though in that day. You know what I mean? You're going to be brought to shame, and you're going to have this spirit of regret, because why? You're going to know that a prophet had been among all you clowns, man, when the Lord done took away everything. That's the worst thing I ever did to myself.
K. Michelle reveals she's dealing with a
that she did to herself. A man didn't motherfucking, you know what I mean, make her do that. She, in her own female weak ass mind, decided she was going to go to Dr. Bankhead. Dr. Bankhead and get an illegal butt injection in the name of what? I don't know the girl like that. I don't be on her. You know what I mean? But I'm sure she did not have a terrible looking body. I'm sure she had some curvature to her natural curvature to her booty. You know, but because this is Babylon the Great, this place is sick, or they worship butts, they worship the buttocks. Yeah, man, come on, man. Why they just come to me now through the spirit of power? You guys have made the buttocks an idol. Maybe I should title that. You know what I mean? The title of this lesson, a part of it. You guys have absolutely made the buttocks, all right, something that is, you know, I mean, it can. We're human, but come on, you know what that area is for, right? All right, getting rid of waste, man, and y'all worship and obsessed with that. I think every man appreciate a good, you know, nice looking body. Every, you know, human does, but good gracious, how far y'all wanting to take this, you vain creatures?
Serious infection from a previous surgery, and the moment hits heavy on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This isn't surface level. This is something that's been building. And now it's finally being addressed directly.
Please leave your message.
Hey, Caston, this me. I might be in the hospital when you call, but please call Kalani and please get here as soon as you can. Yesterday, I went from the red carpet and billboard and the record label, being on stage, to now open womb.
There it is, that womb, man. And shit, y'all finna, man, hey, this is all spiritual, what that girl's saying, because it's the exact spirit that all these women finna be in. Regret. Oh, I shouldn't have did this. All in the name of money, fame, fortune, which is all just vanity, man. It's all just vanity. And man, hey, the gates of mercy are still open. The Lord is merciful, man. He will have mercy upon you if you repent and come up out of your wicked ways, man. But it's not looking too good, and we ain't gonna have, you know, no sympathy on you in that day. We'll be sympathetic towards you right now and tell you to repent. Hey, you can call upon Yahweh Shema Shah, and the Lord can remove that thorn off of your butt. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be sincere, come up out of that. You got to, you know, and you got to speak out against wickedness, man, of your sisters, man. Now, we not whores. That's what you should be teaching. Now, we not finna dress any old type of way. But look at y'all. I don't know if that's her daughter right there, but you heard what she was saying. I was on the red carpet one minute, and the next, I'm up in the motherfucking hospital. All right, she leaking out her behind, all in the name of what? And I saw this comment right here. Yeah, she did have a little booty. It said, I remember when K. Michelle first came out, she had a song on 106 in Park that I love, and remember, she was slim, but she had booty, and I probably remember checking her out, like, you know, back in the day, and she did not have no bad body. But this place, Babylon the Great especially, but the whole earth really, but this place, Babylon the Great, it's so vain. Let's check out, I got the Edom for that, I think. Yeah, here's vanity in Edom online. All right, it says vanity, that which is vain, futile, or worthless. So that's pretty much the point right there. Futility, lack of resolve, man. So hey, worthless though, huh? So everything that we see And our brothers have taught us about this, especially Apostle Paul, man, how it's all vanity. Matter of fact, let's get on to these precepts, man. It's all vanity. It's all worthless. We can't take it with us. Every little bit, and other than the truth, the things that you do for Yahweh Shema Shai matters. Everything else doesn't. Every bit of fame, every cent that you've earned, all right, will come to naught, and you won't be able to take it with you. But these things that we do for Yahweh Shema Shai, praying, fasting, doing the works, man, hey, the Lord will magnify that 100 times, man. Yeah, so you just hold on. For you women, hey, take the low. Truth be told, pride was, I'm gonna bring all this stuff up. Pride was not created for men, so we got to take the low in relation to how we look. Did you ever think about that? Just keep it real, man. We may just have to be ugly on this side. You may just have to be fat on this side. You may just have to be skinny on this side. All right, and then wait on Yahweh Hashem Awashah. Now, Lord gonna give you balance. He gonna give you somebody that'll cleave unto you, man. But other than that, all that, I'm a supermodel looking up to who? Why? What is that? What are we doing here? Is this what we were put in this captivity for you to look good? Eve, it sure looks that way, but the Lord getting ready to show you, nah, that wasn't it. He just let you think that you were so bad, all right, and so powerful, so you could get puffed up, and he could let the air right out of you. You know what I mean? And it ain't gonna deflate slowly. It's just gonna pop. All right, let's get to these precepts, man. Ecclesiasticus 25 in relation to the vanity. And 19, I do believe. All not by the woman. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And look at that portion of a sinner falling upon K. Michelle. You're sick now because you did a foolish, vain thing. That's the wickedness. It ain't just, going into the whoredoms. Going back to what I said originally, it's the weakness thereof, because you are the weaker vessel. So you're subject to hearing the world tell you get a bigger butt when your body already nice. You know what I mean? So you listen to the world. You listen to Babylon the Great, and you go and with your weak mind see a doctor that's not even reputable, and now look at you. You lucky the Lord didn't go ahead and make you even sicker than you are, to the point where you couldn't walk, or worse, just unalive you. In the name of what would you have been unalive for, good? A couple inches on your butt, and it don't even look good. What is wrong with you women? This is vanity at its highest level, you idiots, and we're sick of it. We can't wait till the Lord eradicate the wickedness off of this earth that's on the 2/3 men, and definitely the 2/3 women of the nation of Israel, which makes up damn near a great portion of the Israelites, man. A lot of them are women. Let's go to 24. A woman, Salakia, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. Remember, Adam wasn't in a transgression in the garden. It was Eve initially who popped off the rebellion, man. Adam, becoming weak, you know what I mean? And he followed suit. But originally, man, it was in fact Eve that disobeyed Yahweh Hashem and Yahweh in that garden, man. And we're dealing with us dying to this very day because we're subject to any type of decay, any type of hardship, ultimately because of the woman, and ultimately because Adam, end up listening to her. All right, but this the whole point, man. It's the whole point. Hey, the Lord is getting ready to make things right, and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem and Hawashah when He does, because you women need it. We can't correct you. You need this. If it wasn't for the Lord going ahead and cutting time short, you females would destroy yourselves, man. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes 1 and 4 about that vanity now. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. Oh, I meant 14, Salakia. I'm at 4. Ecclesiastes 1 and 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity, worthless. So we saw that etymology. All is vanity and vexation of spirit. That's the point, man. Hey, our brother is telling us, man, he's seen everything that's done, just like we see through the discernment that the Lord has given us, and we have concluded all is vanity other than the servants of Yahweh Bahashim Hawashah, because only those works are going to remain for all eternity. The rest of your works are wicked, and you're going to be judged, man, for it. All of you, all right, all of you. I've been, we've all been meditating on Yahweh Shema Hawashai and the depths thereof, man. Understanding, royalty, understanding true power, like meditating on that unestimatable, if I said that word right, throne that is Yahweh Shema Hawashai. It can't be measured. The lightnings that accompanies his throne, the thunder, all right. You can't see his face, right? It shines so bright. We meditate on these things, and then you look at the woman. Like, do you imagine when we do these epistles, or when we're meditating through the spirit, praying and fasting, or even when we're asleep, right? And then we wake up, and then it's this woman, because that's what happened to me. I woke up, and there's this woman, K Michelle, on my news app, talking about her butt's leaking. It's so pathetic and it's so weak. It's as if we're spending time with Yahweh Bahashim Hawashah, the creator of everything, man. And then you pray, you fast, and you supping, the Lord supping with you, and then you take a little breather, then you see our women. Oh, hell no. This is just pathetic, and we see that now, so we fight. We do these epistles. We go out on the highways and byways. We try to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. Teach our households the same, and hopes that the Lord will have mercy and deliver us. Send the one who saves, which is Malak Yahawashah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, to do exactly what he does, which is to save. We need to be saved from Eve, all right? Because she's really on our head. She really wants us dead. That's what it truly is. She's so stupid, all right, that she really want an earth that's just ran by women. She just want a carpet munch. They don't, and I mean, I guess they cool on the dildo stuff. You know what I mean? But they need that rod. But I guess because they can make one, plastic or one with batteries in it, I guess that's enough, and they can just be on the earth frolicking and being weak without men, because they can see the difference between a man and a woman, and they don't like that. They don't like the fact that we have more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and that we're physically stronger than them. They don't like that, so they oppress. The Lord has let them utilize their body, their beauty, to oppress men, and they have ran amok. They have took it and ran with it so much so that they actually think that they are like some creatures that's above the man. Girl, stop. That's all we saying. Girl, stop. You're full of it, all right? And Yahweh Hashem Hawashah is daily, on a daily basis, exposing it. Just wait till the Lord snaps off, man. And we've been meditating on the fear of the Lord and how terrible this great tribulation actually is finna be. Just look at any time in history when it went down, and the Lord said this was gonna be a time like the earth has never seen before. All your brothers doing, Eve, in this truth, is getting the hell away from you. We just gonna step to the side and let Yahweh Hashem Hawashah have his way with you. We don't want nothing to do. We don't want to talk to you, shout it. We don't want to kiss on you, shout it. We don't need you cooking for us, shout it. We good. Stay over there, with whatever you have going on, and let Yahweh Hashem Hawashah deal with you, and we will see. All right, definitely. We're saying one thing, the rest of the people are saying one thing. We're about to see. We saying Yahweh Hashem Hawashah finna get y'all. Y'all saying ain't nobody finna get us. Let's see. It's always been like this. You got the people who believe, and you got the people who deny, and then they'll finally see. Guess what? Everybody will believe. We was right. So it'll behoove you to take the low, man, and just be humble. All right, let's see what we got here. The book of Romans 1:25. And it reads, who changed the truth of Yahweh Bahashim Hawashah into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the creator. Like Esau, Edom, man, changing that, and our people following suit. You know what I mean? Changing the image of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua and the Israelites, changing the doctrine, and then our people following suit and starting to teach the same thing and coming in the behavior that isn't the fear of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. So once again, Romans 1:25, who changed the truth of Yahweh Shemashah into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator. So look at one of the Lord's creatures that he have created, which is the woman. It then got to the point, and we talked about that butt worship, but our people have, or the earth has, especially Babylon the Great, more so Babylon the Great, because it ain't like that everywhere on the earth. But Babylon the Great has worshipped women. They've put them on a pedestal. They're the face of the military. They're the face of the United States. Look at the image of the United States, Babylon the Great. The first thing that you see when you come over here on that water, the Statue of Liberty. All right, it's a female. This whole place is kind of effeminate now, isn't it? It has definitely become that. Like, why would you give your strength over to, like, you know what I mean, a woman? Which is why you guys are going to be destroyed, because you're obsessed with the woman. You weak men, starting with you Edomites, man. You know what I mean? Look at you. Look how the woman is running all over you. Look how, you know, we're not with that adultery stuff. We don't want your. Now we'll take a Edomite woman to deal with that isn't, you know, but trough. All right. But to be told, we don't want you Edomite women in either. Y'all are full of shit, just like our women are. You see your men counterparts failing and becoming very weak. So now you're blatantly just want to jump to the black guys. It's ridiculous. You guys are pathetic too. No, nobody wants you white women either. To be told, you Edomite women, y'all are full of shit. Actually, y'all are starting to look very crazy if one can receive that, man, because y'all are jumping the gun. Ain't nobody, we're not with that adultery shit. Go to your husband. We don't need you. We're royal men. We don't need to like take you Edomite women. Go and change with your husband. We'll work this out with our women through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, the real Israelite women, and some of these women of the other nations through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. You Edomite women, y'all going into captivity. Trying to jump. All this time, y'all been shitting on this, man. Like, straight up. Now, y'all can't. Now, here's the thing, man. A woman, a true one that isn't completely brainwashed, you'll see the beauty of a man, regardless of what nation he belonged to. You know what I mean? But y'all been shitting on us, man, you white women. Now all of a sudden, man, especially with pornography and stuff where men rights are just being shown and just all this nakedness, they know what's up. Now they see that Esau Edom's kingdom is declining. They see how weak he is because the Lord has exposed it. So now they jump into the black man, and they don't want nothing but a black man because, I mean, they are still in their captivity, the strongest on the nation. And that's crazy, isn't it? They don't want no Elamite. They don't want no Moabite. It ain't a lot to choose from now, is it? To be told, they want a so-called black man for whatever reason, but they're full of it is the whole point. Those white women, you're full of it. Up until now, you've been rocking with your white boys and your Birkenstocks and all that shit. What happened to all the Birkenstocks culture? Everybody, all the white folk just so hip hop out and so sneaker head out. It's just, it'll make you sick. See, that's the thing about these white folk. They think they so, man, they don't realize, boy, we'll let them have everything that they think is fly. Boy, you know how long we've been wearing Jordans, motherfucker. You know how, like, we done had people unalive about some Jordans that y'all trying to sell for $500. Y'all so late to this party. Yeah, I mean, all this, and I've done like 2 or 3 videos about the Edomites and hijacking our culture when it comes to the sneakers, and they've the one that have ruined quote unquote sneaker culture because they're reselling the shoes and they have no idea what they're doing. They're following the blacks. They're following the black people in hip hop and their speech. Everything that we do, these white people are following us. They think they're slick, but they don't want to give us no motherfucking reverence that we the children of Yahweh Shem. I was shy, but 24/7, and I mean it all day, every day. It ain't nothing but black talk coming from these white folk. They dread the white girl. I remember that little baby song and that white girl came out, man. I don't even know all them lyrics, man. She know all the lyrics to that rap, man. All these Edomite girls know about rappers and shit more than we do. Because they're obsessed Why? Because we're the salt of the earth. That's why they're obsessed with us. They're obsessed with us. All of them. I'm talking about the Edomites are obsessed with us. The elites, starting with the elites, they want to eradicate us because they're jealous. Everybody else, they don't even know why they're obsessed with us. They just know it's something peculiar. It's that salt, and they want to be a part of it. But guess what? Y'all gonna have to reverence us as being better than y'all. Y'all gonna have to reverence us as being the leaders, the one that can dress like a motherfucker. What y'all doing? We always like joking. Whatever happened to rock and roll? That shit just disappeared. Country music, like, it was way bigger in the 90s, wasn't it? In the early 2000s, pop. And think about it, Esau make some decent music. Don't think Esau can't jam. Some of that rock and roll music be jamming. Some of that pop music be jamming. Why don't y'all like pick that back up instead of trying to rap, goofball? Trying to do something that the Lord has instilled in us from our creation. Y'all just now learn how to dress like us. Boy, we through with this shit. If we started wearing hot ass itchy suits, guess what? Just give it some time. I guarantee you, these punk ass white boys, I'll be wearing motherfucking boulders and hot ass itchy suits too, trying to follow the Israelites. Cause if we watching it. Goddamn Jordans, y'all so late to the party with these J's, boy. We just not, man. We been stomping this on F, man. What? You niggas is late. But don't want to reverence us, want to look down upon and think you slick. But all y'all do is talk about niggas all day, you white folks, whether it's sports, whether it's tennis shoes, whether it's rap. Look at all these white boys that have all this knowledge of what happens in Chicago. It's white boys that's not even in the police force that know these streets, know these incidents, know when it happened, how it happened, more than the damn police. Why? Because they are fucking obsessed with us. Y'all ain't got nothing cracking, Esau. That's why it's all us. Everything is us. Straight up. Ain't nobody else talking about nothing but the Israelite. And we terrible right now. We in our captivity and y'all still following us. Goofballs. It's sick. You other nations are sick and it's pissing us off. It's pissing me off. I'm getting very, very vexed out with you other nations. I'm tired of looking at you. I'm tired of seeing you eat unlawfully. You know what I mean? The hell with that. You know what I mean? Y'all ought to be starving around this raggedy motherfucker. Let's bring it back to the woman though, man. You know how the spirit do when the spirit, hey, it'll move you to and fro. Have you speaking on all type of things, man. But let's see here. 5 Romans. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus. Back to the woman. Ecclesiasticus 26:9. I think. Yep. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, man. All right, so, hey, you're not supposed to dress like a whore, wearing skin-tight things, stuff like too short. Why do we have to teach y'all how to dress? We shouldn't have to teach y'all how to dress modestly, all right? That's the commandment for you women. You should be dressed in modest apparel, not showing off everything. So if you're a whore, you're probably going to be known that you're a whore by your haughty looks, how you dress, that makeup and shit like that, man. Hey, be modest. And we've told you, even that punk ass nigga Drake, he done told you, hair tied, no makeup on. That's what we like. Y'all didn't listen to us, bro. We done told you so many times we don't care nothing about no makeup. They think, see, they do all that model walking, shimmy my hips, shimmy my hip. Don't no real man care about that. We just really want you in your birthday so natural. Like natural fro, little poodle pony. I'm talking about the poodle, not the horse ponytail, the poodle ponytail. Yeah. That peculiar hair. I love a old fluffy ponytail. You know what I mean? But you weak ass women are so weak, you can't even understand how peculiar and how beautiful the Lord, even in your captivity, let you be, you know? And now, for you women that do have a little bit of beauty, look at what you done with it. So you shouldn't have it. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shemal Shah, the Lord gonna take it away. He gonna take away all that jewelry and stuff. I mean, all the accessories, you know. Yeah, even your earrings make a person look a little bit different, man. The Lord gonna take away all that, and we're gonna see what you really look like. See all them blemishes, man. You know what I mean? I can't wait till the Lord exposes, you know, how ugly some of you women truly are, man. Some of you women are truly ugly, and you know that. You look at yourself in the mirror every day, but you present yourself as an image of perfection to us. Guess what? The Lord gonna do away with that, man. And in that day, you ain't gonna be worried about that even. Guess what? In that day, we see how ugly you are in the spirit first and foremost, and you physically ugly. Oh, you got to get up out of here and figure it out, man. I thought you was a strong, independent woman. These women have no idea how this earth really works, especially here in the United States. All they know is vanity. All they know is vanity. All they know is vanity, and we're sick of it. We're calling upon Yahweh Shema Shai at this point. Guess what? We're getting our father and our brother involved at this point. We're getting the king involved at this point. If you know their names, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and we telling on you straight up. We're getting them involved because we're not going for it because we're sick of it. All right, because it ain't right. And we are saying, how long, oh Lord? How long? The Lord is, amen. And we say that with all due respect, but the Lord is going to have to make right on his words concerning wickedness. All right, he's going to have, and he is, man. We believe that the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. He is going to punish you women. All right, look at you. I mean, it's a punishment. The Lord heal and he make it alive. He wounds, he make, he does these things. So it's the Lord that ultimately got your butt leaking after that award show, my sister. Stop the cap, stop the vanity, man. We're sick of it. Ultimately, Yahweh Bahashim Hawashah is sick of it. All this vanity, all this worthlessness, man. Take the low. Pride was not created for man. You will have your time. And guess what? The Lord has promised you beauty, stunt fest, all right, for all eternity. Y'all want to stunt on these clowns, these other nations. Y'all want to wear different stuff each and every day. So peculiar, you know what I mean? That a person would just, be in awe of what you have on each and every day for all eternity. Take the load, man. This is what it's for. Be ugly on this side, man, and the Lord still bless you with somebody that'll love on you. You could be the finest motherfucker on earth, the richest, and know that happens a lot with our nation. Look at all these so-called rich men that still get cheated on. Look at all these so-called rich, handsome men that still their wives still leave them. Dr. Dre, he's supposed to be a billionaire. He had all these issues with his wife. You know what I mean? It just never stops with this creature that is the woman. But it's okay. Yahweh Bahashim Hawashah is gonna do something about it. You just hold what you got, my sister. All right, let's see. We got a couple more precepts. 6. In the book of Job. 39 and 13. Yep. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacock? And y'all know them peacock got some beautiful wings, man. All right. Or wings and the feathers unto the ostrich. But check this out. Which leaveth her eggs in the earth and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them. So it's going into this beautiful creature, especially those feathers that peacock have. I'm not sure about the ostrich. They kind of look crazy to me. But them peacocks, man, those feathers are beautiful, but at the same time, this thing is so beautiful, it'll forget about its own children. Is what the scriptures is going into, man. Which leaveth her eggs in the earth and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them. She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. This is a parable comparing a damn peacock and ostrich to the damn women of our nation. Matter of fact, if you think I'm joking, let's go to the book of Deuteronomy and prove all these things through the scriptures, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 56. Stack those precepts. The tender and delicate woman among you are women which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness. All right, so are women not delicate and dainty and feminine? Like they're hard masculine whores, and years that sin calluses on our women, and it calluses so much that they're unsalvageable at this point. We don't have the tools to chisel at all that callous that's on their minds right now. So we give it to Yahweh Bahashim Hawashah at their point. Y'all got it. We don't need to deal with you, Eve. We trying to be king. We trying to get them glorious crowns, man, and everything else that come with. So the hell with you. We already done dealt with you anyway. That's how the Lord get down. Yeah, we still dealt with y'all. I mean, we just letting it go. You know what I mean? All right, delicateness and tenderness. Her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. So her husband, her baby daddy. That's why you see all this baby mama, baby daddy drama. And early in Deuteronomy 28, it speaks about, the young men having the evil eye and things like that. But we talking about the woman right now. For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege. And that's what we're saying coming back. You women are going to do that. You women that got these children, these dogs, y'all going to eat them. Think we're playing. That's spoken of in the book of 2 Kings, I believe. 1st or 2 Kings, about cannibalism, I think. Or was that the she-bears? Toward the children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and in straitness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. And this is what we're saying is coming, man. The great tribulation, Jacob's trouble, the siege, all right, the enemy coming in like a madman, sparing none. And because of the great tribulation, Jacob's trouble that has fallen upon the earth, you women are going to be desperate. You're going to be desperate for companionship. You're going to be desperate for food. You're going, and because of that, some of you women will resort to cannibalism. All right, you'll eat dirt. You'll eat grass, try to, you know what I mean? Ain't no telling. In that day, and that's what we're prophesying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna befall upon you women that want to remain in your harshness. Oh, you don't want to pray for a husband, and that's the thing about it, Eve. We've all fell short. We're, you know what I mean. We'll be merciful, men. These men will be merciful towards you, even if you have dealt with other men. But y'all want to remain in that and be haughty, and it's going to cost you, and it's really just sick. You weak. Ugh. And the Lord is going to expose how weak you are, man. Your body is not created to be a warrior. Your body is created to nurture. Hence the two breasts, the curvature, the softness, the delicateness. We got I'm serious, man. I'm a pretty slim guy. I've had weight on me, some decent weight. But one thing I learned about like fighting when I was in the military, in that special forces unit, we did a lot of fighting, and I learned even this very skinny dude, a male skinny and female skinny ain't the same. Look at NBA players and WNBA players. Look at your boy Spud. What was it? Was it Spud that did the dunk contest? Might have been Spud. And whoever won the short, was it? Who was it? Was it Muggsy Bogues? I don't think Muggsy did it. I think Muggsy done dunked too. Yeah, I done seen Muggsy Bogues dunk. Muggsy, that boy like 4'5", like yo. Shit. But look at how they can dunk. And there's like 6-foot women that can't even dunk in the NBA, man. All right, there's a difference, man. All right, there's a difference between man and a woman. And the Lord is getting ready to restore that order back upon the earth, man. So the hell with all this wickedness, the hell with all that vanity. Let me be balanced in my message. Hey, women, repent. Come up out of the harshness. Stop dressing like a whore. The kingdom awaits you. Beauty, true beauty awaits you. Your long secret parts covering hair awaits you. You'll get some real hair that's long and thick. All right, that'll cover your secret parts, so you won't have to fake the front with us and wear wigs, because you truly want that covering, don't you? That's why you like what it looks like to have long hair. Why would you buy it? You like the way it looks, obviously, or else you wouldn't buy it and put it on your head. You like the way that long hair look. And of course, we live with variety. You gotta switch it up now and then. Women switch it up, but for the most part, you just see it with that long ass wig on, because that's the way it's supposed to be. But you don't realize, because you ain't never seen no thick peculiar Israelite hair that'll cover some secret parts. Now, have you? You know what I mean? That's how it's gonna be in the kingdom. It's gonna be so much hair. It's gonna be so thick and dark. And man, some of them I like. Oh, ain't nothing. Nothing better than a red bone with some brown hair. Damn, you don't see that much, do you? Oh, yeah, you better stay away from my women, man. But with that, man, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashem and Hawashah. Hey, Eve, repent. It's almost finna be too late. Shalom.